So you're hopping online and you're seeing all kinds of hype around cryptocurrency, NFTs, people getting rich in real estate and all kinds of things, and you're wanting to know, where should you invest right now, the best investment possible for you to be able to transform your life and have financial freedom? Well, the answer might surprise you. Hey guys, Matthew here. It's a beautiful day in Miami. Well, a little bit cloudy, but the sun is out as well. And we're here to talk about the number one investment you can make right now if you're looking to create financial freedom for yourself. Here's the thing that's going to be a little bit controversial up front. The answer might surprise you, and I'm going to share it with you in a moment, but based on my own experience, this is what I believe is the number one investment for you right now. You may be thinking, should I invest in crypto? Should I invest in stocks? Should I buy bonds? Should I be out there getting mutual funds? What about my 401k for my job? Or I've heard about friends getting rich off NFTs and all kinds of hype online about different people that are transforming their lives in this digital era right now. What should I be investing in right now, Matthew? What do you think? Well, here's what I think. I think that the number one investment is not what's being promoted to you right now. I don't think that that's the number one investment for anybody. Because here's the thing. Let's say you do invest in crypto and you buy Bitcoin at $42,000. And then 10 minutes later, you check the price and you see that it's $41,000, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, this thing is going to keep dropping. People online, you look online, you see the news saying how crypto is going to fall to zero, and so you start to panic and you start to think that I'm going to lose more money. So you go back into your app and you sell what you had just bought. And then 2 hours later, or 3 days later, or whatever the case may be, you look back online and see that crypto or that Bitcoin is back at $45,000. And you lost money when other people made money. The reason you lost money was you didn't understand what you were investing in. Now you're starting to see where I'm going with this conversation, friends. Specialized knowledge is the absolute place for you to start right now when it comes to transforming your finances. You need to acquire specialized knowledge. You don't need to put your money into something you don't understand, because you might end up making a decision that actually causes that investment to be a losing investment because you don't have the knowledge and really the fortitude and experience to go through the ups and downs that all kinds of opportunities experience. I saw this firsthand when I did what I thought I needed to do to become successful. I went to school. I got good grades, right? Then I went up there and tried to find a good job. I landed a job working in Atlanta, Georgia, and I thought I had made it, guys. Listen, I grew up in Africa along a dirt road, so being able to have the job that I had in the United States, working with celebrities, NFL athletes, and all kinds of things that I had access to in Atlanta, at that time, being Black Hollywood, it was just incredible. But I wasn't making a whole lot of money. I was living paycheck to paycheck. But I was excited about maybe one day being able to be financially free. I showed up to work about 6 or 7 months into working at this company, and they said, Matthew, we can't afford to pay your salary. And that was the last that I had to do with that company, because they actually ended up closing their doors. Now I find myself credit cards maxed out. I didn't have a car. All kinds of student loans. Sally Mae is calling me every day to check up on me. Not to check in with me, but to check up on me. And I'm starting to think, man, my American dream is turning into a nightmare. What is it I need to do? And so I found entrepreneurship, or digital entrepreneurship, out of desperation, guys. Tony Robbins talks about how we make changes based on inspiration or desperation. For me, it was definitely not inspiration, it was desperation. I was sick and tired of seeing my life go a direction I didn't want it to go, specifically financially. And so when I became an entrepreneur, I started my first business, I'd love to be able to tell you that, man, things changed automatically overnight just by getting into an opportunity that was better than where I was. That wasn't the life-changing experience for me. I had to go through a learning curve, because even though I had a degree, even though I could communicate with people, even though I thought I had the ingredients for success, I didn't have specialized knowledge. And when I started going out there, I approached my business the same way I approached school, which was I would kind of coast through the semester, and then the 24 hours before the exam, I'd cram everything I possibly could, trying to get everything I needed into my head so that I could regurgitate it on the test. And I took that same approach into life. I didn't really make the full investment in myself when I was in college in learning incredibly important information and building, more importantly, a skill set that I could take with me and be able to make money regardless of whether the markets were going up or down, regardless of what was happening in the world from a political standpoint, regardless of what was happening in my life from an emotional standpoint. I didn't have actual skills that I could then trade with the marketplace for money. And so what I had to learn when I became an entrepreneur was what is going to separate me from everybody else. There are so many different opportunities out there, but how can I position myself differently? And one of the things that I learned was how to attract people to myself. Because in the early days, and this is going to be true for you, whether you get into real estate, whether you get into network marketing, whether you get into info product businesses, you're going to have people that will not buy from you. We call that rejection. And in the early days for me, it was painful, especially when I had to look at how I'm going to pay that month for my rent, how am I going to pay my credit card bills. If I can't get any sales coming in, I'm screwed, right? And so I thought that my enemy was actually rejection. Turned out it was obscurity because not enough people knew about the value that I brought to the marketplace. So two things that I want to leave with you right now. First, start off by looking in the mirror and being honest with yourself. What special skill do you have right now that you can do better than anybody else? What's your passion? And focus on becoming world class at that. But don't just become world class at that skill or whatever it is. Also, go out there. This is the second part. This is very important. This is what I had to learn. Figure out how to actually get your message in front of other people. Because you could be the best software developer on the planet, but if nobody knows it, you're never going to make any money. You could be the greatest on the planet at whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you're excited about, but if you don't know how to actually promote yourself, your products, your businesses, your services to the world, you're going to struggle. So master specialized knowledge. Focus on identifying that there's some knowledge that you're missing right now. That's why you're not getting the results that you're looking for. Identify the passion that you have and go out there and become world class at it. And at the same time, be sure to not shy away from learning how to promote yourself and to be able to get yourself in front of people. And there's never been a better time in the history of this planet to become an entrepreneur because of the internet's revolution that has happened in the world that we live in right now. Your ability to get in front of millions and millions of people is absolutely incredible right now. But you have to take that moment. You have to find your voice and identify what's special and unique about you and lean into that and then go out there and promote it. Guys, if you found this video helpful, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know what is that thing that you're going to focus on, that specialized skill set that you're going to focus on, whatever it may be, that passion that's driving you, because you can make a lot of money doing something that matters to you in today's world. But you have to become world class at it and also become great at promoting it to the world. So I want to know what that is for you. And if this video added value to you, please like it. Support the channel by subscribing as well. And if you are feeling especially inspired, then share this with someone today. But most importantly, until we talk again, my challenge for all of us is to dream and then find a way.